In this video, we are going to create an expert advisor that utilizes the Ichimoku Cloud indicator for trading decisions. Let's see how we can do that. We start Metaeditor by clicking a little icon or pressing F4. The first thing we do in our code is include the CTrade class from the standard library. This class provides simplified trading methods such as PositionOpen and PositionModify, which are essential for managing our trades. Next, we instantiate a CTrade object named Trade. This object will manage all trade operations, including position management, throughout the expert advisor. We then define our strategy configuration parameters. These parameters are adjustable in the EA properties. The LookbackBars parameter is set to 50, which indicates the historical range for analysis, allowing us to analyze between 1 and 1,000 candles. The MinCandlesBack parameter is set to 5, which specifies the minimum age for a valid high or low, ranging from 5 to 50 candles. The TrailingOffset parameter is set to 10.0, which provides a safety margin for the trailing stop in points, with a range from 1 to 20. We also define parameters specific to the Ichimoku Cloud indicator. The Tenkan-sen parameter is set to 9, which represents the period for the Tenkan-sen or conversion line. The Kijun-sen parameter is set to 26, representing the period for the Kijun-sen or baseline. The Senkuspan-B parameter is set to 52, which indicates the period for the second leading span. The displacement parameter is set to 26, which is the offset for the cloud. Lastly, we have a Boolean parameter useChikuspan set to true, which indicates whether to use the Chikuspan for additional confirmation. Moving on, we declare global variables and handles to store the state between ticks and indicator data. We create an integer variable Ichimoku handle to hold the Ichimoku indicator handle, and an array of MQL rates named price data to store the open, high, low, and close price data. The expert initialization function, onInit, is executed once at the start of the EA for indicator setup. In this function, we create the Ichimoku indicator handle using the Ichimoku function with the correct parameter count. We pass in the symbol, the time frame set to H1, and the parameters for Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Senkuspan-B. We also configure the price data array as a time series using the ArraySetAsSeries function, which allows us to access the most recent price data easily. Next, we define the position opening functions, which are responsible for executing market orders with the specified lot size. The openByPosition function retrieves the current ask price using the symbolinfo_double function with the symbol ask parameter. It then executes a buy order using the PositionOpen method of the trade object. The parameters for this method include the symbol, order type set to order type buy, volume set to 0.10, the entry price at the current ask, and both the initial stop loss and take profit set to 0, indicating they are disabled. A comment is added to the position stating Ichimoku position. Similarly, the openSellPosition function retrieves the current bid price using the symbolinfo_double function with the symbol bid parameter. It executes a sell order using the PositionOpen method of the trade object with similar parameters, but the order type is set to order type sell. The main price update function, onTick, is executed on every tick and contains the core strategy logic. In this function, we first retrieve historical price data for analysis using the copyRates function. We specify the symbol, the time frame set to H1, the starting position set to 0, and the number of bars to copy, which is the sum of LookbackBars and displacement. The price data is stored in the price data array. Next, we load the Ichimoku values from the indicator buffers into separate arrays for the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Senkuspan-A, Senkuspan-B, and Chikuspan. We configure these arrays as time series using the ArraySetAsSeries function and copy the indicator data to these arrays using the copyBuffer function. We then check the status of open positions. A Boolean variable named hasOpenPosition is initialized to false, and an enum position type variable named currentPositionType is set to position type by. We scan through all open positions to find relevant ones using a for loop that iterates from the total number of positions down to 0. If a position is selected by ticket and matches the current symbol, we set has open position to true and update current position type with the type of the position. Next, we define our trading signals. A buy signal is generated when the Tenkan-sen crosses above the Kijun-sen, while a sell signal is generated when the Tenkan-sen crosses below the Kijun-sen. If a buy signal is detected and there are no open positions, we call the open buy position function to execute a buy trade. If there is an open buy position, we find the lowest low in the lookback period using the ILowest function. We check if the lowest low is within the minimum candles back. If it is, we calculate a new stop level for the trailing stop and call the PositionOpen function. If a sell signal is detected and there are no open positions, we call the open sell position function to execute a sell trade. If there is an open sell position, we find the highest high in the lookback period using the IHighest function. We check if the highest high is within the minimum candles back. If it is, we calculate a new stop level for the trailing stop and call the PositionOpen function. The PositionOpen function is responsible for managing the trailing stop for both buy and sell positions. It takes the new stop level and the position type as parameters. We iterate through all open positions in reverse order for safe modifications. For each position, we select it via its ticket number and check if it matches the specified position type and belongs to the current chart symbol. We retrieve the current stop loss value for the position. If the position type is buy, we check if the new stop level is higher than the current stop or if there is no existing stop loss. If either condition is met, we modify the position using the trade PositionModify method, updating the stop loss to the new stop level. If the position type is sell, we check if the new stop level is lower than the current stop or if there is no existing stop loss. If either condition is met, we modify the position accordingly. At the end of our coding process, we press F7 to compile the code. If this was too fast for you or if you don't understand what all the code is doing, you may want to check out the premium course on our website or watch one of the basic videos first. If that works, we go back to Metaeditor by pressing F4 or clicking on the icon. Back in Metaeditor, we press Ctrl and R to start the strategy tester. We select the expert advisor that we have just created, enable the visual mode, and start a strategy test. We should see the expert advisor on the chart. If you are already a premium course member and have an idea for a video like this one, you can send us an email. In summary, we have learned how to code an expert advisor that utilizes the Ichimoku Cloud indicator for trading decisions. We have implemented a few lines of MQL code to create a functional trading strategy. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.